Every name carries a vibration. You might think your name is just a label, something your parents like the sound of, but in the world of numerology, it's far more than that. It's a living frequency, echoing through time, shaping the way people see you, the way opportunities find you, and even the way your soul evolves. Think about it. Every time someone says your name, energy moves. You respond. Your body recognizes it, your emotions react to it. That's not coincidence. That's resonance. Numerologists believe that behind every sound, behind every letter, there's a number, and behind every number, there's a pattern of destiny waiting to unfold. There are names that carry light, helping their owners rise quickly in life. Names that seem to magnetize luck, wealth, or love. And there are names that seem to hold people back, creating invisible resistance, emotional heaviness, or repeated failures, no matter how hard they try. The difference lies in the vibration, the numeric code hidden in the letters themselves. Long before astrology became mainstream, ancient mystics studied the power of sound. In Egypt, in Greece, in India, they all believed that sound was the key to creation. The universe, they said, began not with light, but with vibration. In that same way, your name is your personal frequency within that universal sound. It's how your soul introduces itself to the material world. So when people say, your name suits you, they're not just being polite, they're sensing something real, the alignment between your outer name and your inner self. And when someone changes their name and their life begins to shift, that too is no accident. It's the moment when energy, sound, and destiny start dancing in harmony again. In this video, we'll go deep into the hidden meaning of your name. You'll learn how to find your name number, what it reveals about your life, your purpose, your challenges, and your soul's path. You'll see how small changes in spelling can redirect your fate, and why knowing your vibration might be the most powerful self-awareness tool you'll ever discover. Because names are not just words, they are frequencies, codes written in numbers, guiding you from the moment you take your first breath. Every letter in your name carries a pulse. Together, those pulses form a rhythm, your rhythm. It's the unseen pattern that moves with you through every chapter of life. Most people never feel it directly, but it shapes the way they speak, the way they attract, the way they succeed, and the way they fail. In numerology, that rhythm is not random. It's mathematical, precise, and ancient. Each letter of the alphabet vibrates to a specific number, a numerical frequency that holds a personality, an energy signature, and a life lesson. When those letters come together to form your name, they create an energetic blueprint, a code that mirrors the story your soul came here to. Live, let's take something simple. The letter A carries the vibration of the number 1, leadership, independence, initiation. The letter B carries the vibration of 2, cooperation, harmony, emotion. Every letter adds its own note, its own mood, to the symphony of your name. That's why even a small change, like adding an extra N or removing a vowel, can completely alter the way your name vibrates in the world. Have you ever noticed how some people's names feel powerful the moment you hear them? They roll off the tongue with a sense of confidence, presence, or grace, and others feel flat or uncertain, as if something is missing. That's not imagination, that's resonance. Our minds are wired to respond to vibration. The tone of a name either matches your higher self's intention or conflicts with it. Ancient numerologists believe that when your name number and your birth number align, life feels smoother, doors open naturally, and success flows with less resistance. But when they clash, things feel heavier. You might find yourself working twice as hard for half the result, feeling misunderstood, or attracting patterns that drain your energy instead of feeding it. This is why many successful people, from actors to authors to spiritual teachers, quietly adjust their names, not for style, but for vibration. They align their name's numeric value with the energy of expansion, recognition, or abundance. And often after that shift, their entire reality changes. The name you were given at birth is important. It's part of your karmic blueprint. But your current name, the one you use daily, carries the active vibration that interacts with the world. It's like your spiritual signature. It influences how others perceive you and what kind of energy you continuously send out. Now let's imagine energy as ripples on water. Each word you speak sends waves into the universe. Your name, the word spoken about you most often, sends those waves constantly. If the frequency of your name matches your soul's purpose, those ripples strengthen your destiny. If it doesn't, it creates interference, confusion, or emotional disconnection. That's the hidden power of names. They're not just identifiers. They're frequencies that can build or break momentum in your life. There's also a mystical truth. Names evolve with time. A child called Tommy carries a soft, nurturing vibration. But when that same person becomes Thomas in adulthood, the energy matures. It gains authority. That's the name vibration adapting to life's cycles. Some numerologists even say that every major phase of your life, childhood, adulthood, spiritual maturity, resonates with a different name vibration, depending on how you're addressed by the world. And sometimes the universe sends hints that your vibration needs adjusting. You'll notice repeating blocks, relationships that never work, careers that feel stuck, confidence that fades without reason. That's often your higher self whispering, your name's energy no longer fits the path you're walking. It's like wearing shoes that once fit perfectly, but now feel too tight. Correcting your name vibration isn't about superstition. It's about alignment. When your name frequency harmonizes with your life path, life stops feeling like a struggle. You don't chase opportunities, they gravitate toward you. People begin responding differently. Circumstances shift. You feel seen, understood, and in rhythm with your own destiny. Every ancient culture understood this truth in their own way. In India, children were often named based on their birth stars. In Egypt, names were chosen for protection and power. In Hebrew tradition, names carried sacred meanings tied to divine purpose. Across the world, names were spells, spoken frequencies shaping identity. Only in modern times did we forget that a name isn't just a label. It's a vibration that can either amplify your light or dim it. So the next time someone asks you, what's in a name? Remember everything, because your name is not just what people call you. It's what the universe calls when it wants you to wake up to who you truly are. Now that you understand the power of names, let's step into the mystery and reveal how it actually works. Because numerology isn't just philosophy, it's a living science of vibration, and it speaks through numbers. Every letter in your name has a corresponding number. This system, called the Pythagorean numerology chart, is the most widely used today. It connects the English alphabet to numbers 1 through 9, cycling repeatedly. A, J, and S is equal to 1B, K and T is equal to 2C, L and U is equal to 3D, M and V is equal to 4E, N and W is equal to 5, F, O, and X is equal to 6G, P and Y is equal to 7H, Q and Z is equal to 8I, and R is equal to 9. These are not arbitrary placements. Ancient numerologists believed these numbers formed a sacred pattern, a universal language that links sound and frequency. When you translate your name into numbers, you're essentially decoding your personal frequency map. Let's walk through it with an example. Imagine a woman named Emily Grace Carter. To find her name number, we write down each letter and replace it with its corresponding digit. E5 plus M4 plus I9 plus L3 plus Y7 is equal to 28. G7 plus R9 plus A1 plus C3 plus E5 is equal to 25. C3 plus A1 plus R9 plus T2 plus E5 plus R9 is equal to 29. Now add those totals together. 28 plus 25 plus 29 is equal to 82. In numerology, we reduce every total to a single digit by adding the digits together until one remains. 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Emily Grace Carter's name number is 1, the vibration of leadership, independence, and originality. Now, this might seem simple, but it's profoundly revealing. That single number derived from her name describes how she expresses her personality to the world, how she moves, speaks, leads, and leaves her mark. If her birth number, from her date of birth, also aligns with the vibration of 1, she's walking a harmonious path. Her inner energy and outer name frequency are in sync. But if her birth number were, for example, 2, the vibration of emotion and cooperation. She might constantly feel torn between leading and blending, between wanting independence and craving connection. That conflict isn't fate, it's frequency dissonance. The beauty of this method is that it's universal. Whether you're calculating Michael, Sophia, or Liam, the same rule applies. But what makes it powerful isn't the math, it's the meaning. Every number from 1 to 9 carries a unique energy, and that energy colors how your name interacts with the world. Some names carry intensity. People with them walk into a room and instantly draw attention. Others carry calm. They soothe rather than command. Some names attract wealth opportunities. Others attract emotional depth or spiritual insight. Once you understand your name number, you'll start noticing patterns in your relationships, career choices, and even the kind of energy you bring into spaces. There's another layer too. Your first name, middle name, and surname each have their own vibration. Your first name represents your personal self, how you express your individuality. Your middle name often shows your inner emotional world or hidden talents. Your surname reflects your family karma, the ancestral vibration you carry forward. When these three merge, they form your full name frequency, your complete identity vibration in this lifetime. That's why numerologists always work with the full birth name, not just a nickname. Every letter, every sound adds to the story. It's fascinating how often people intuitively shorten or alter their names in ways that match their evolving vibration. A Catherine might become Kate when she steps into independence. A Jonathan might prefer John when he seeks freedom. The universe naturally pushes us toward alignment with our true frequency, even through something as simple as the name we prefer. So before we move ahead, try this. Write down your full name, replace each letter with its numeric value, add them all up, reduce them to 1 digit, and find your name number. Don't rush the process. This is your personal frequency code, because what you'll learn next might change how you see yourself forever. In the next segment, we'll go deep into the meaning of each name number from 1 to 9, their strengths, their shadows, their life purpose, and what energy you carry into the world simply by being called the name you do. Numerology, name number 1. The leader. If your name number is 1, your soul walks with the vibration of creation itself. You are here to lead, to begin, to take paths others hesitate to walk. The number 1 in numerology represents the spark, the original fire that starts all things. People with this vibration are natural pioneers. They don't follow trends, they set them. From childhood, you've probably felt different, not because you wanted to stand out, but because blending in never felt right. Your energy carries a sense of individuality that others either admire or misunderstand. You move fast, think bold, and often trust your instincts over rules. That's not arrogance. It's your inner guidance system reminding you that you were built to lead, not to wait for permission. But every flame must learn balance. The challenge for name number 1 is learning patience and humility. When your confidence becomes pride, or your drive turns into domination, your light can burn others instead of guiding them. True leadership isn't about control, it's about example. Careers that fit you best are those where independence and innovation thrive. Entrepreneurship, management, politics, art, or invention. In relationships, you attract strong personalities who test your ability to lead with love instead of ego. When your name vibrates with the frequency of 1, the universe keeps asking one question: will you rise and create, or will you wait for others to move first? Because your destiny isn't to follow the path, it's to make it. Numerology, name number 2. The peacemaker. If your name number is 2, your soul came here to bring balance where there is chaos and connection where there is distance. You carry the soft strength of empathy, a heart that feels deeply, often too deeply, yet refuses to harden. The number 2 is ruled by harmony, intuition, and emotional intelligence. It's the moon's energy, gentle but powerful enough to move oceans. People are naturally drawn to your calm presence. You don't just listen, you understand. You sense moods, energies, and unspoken emotions like invisible currents in the air. That's your gift. but also your challenge. Because in a world that often rewards loudness, your quiet strength can be overlooked. You don't seek to dominate, you seek to connect. You believe in teamwork, in understanding before judgment, and in love that heals rather than wins. But when your name's vibration tilts out of balance, you might become overly sensitive or fearful of conflict. You might silence your own needs just to keep others happy. And that's when your power fades. The truth is, you were never meant to be invisible. You were meant to be essential. Your calm presence is what holds things together when everything else falls apart. In love, you crave emotional security. In work, you thrive where cooperation matters. Counseling, teaching, design, diplomacy, or healing. When your name vibrates with the energy of 2, life keeps testing your heart, asking, can you stay gentle without breaking? Can you love without losing yourself? Because your peace is your magic, and when you protect it, the world around you softens too. Numerology, name number 3, the Creator. If your name number is 3, you were born to turn imagination into reality. Your soul carries the vibration of expression, creativity, and joy. Number 3 is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, which means your energy naturally attracts attention, opportunities, and admiration. You don't just live life, you perform it in color, emotion, and movement. You see beauty where others see ordinary things. You write, paint, sing, speak, or dream in ways that inspire people. The number 3 soul is playful, charismatic, and endlessly curious. But beneath that charm lies a deep desire to be understood, to be seen not just for what you do, but for who you are. Your words carry power. You can uplift a room with laughter or silence it with emotion. People remember what you say because you speak from the heart, but your challenge lies in direction. Your energy is so vast that without focus, it scatters. You start many things with passion, but may struggle to finish them. Emotionally, you crave appreciation. When misunderstood or criticized, you might retreat into silence or self-doubt. But never forget, your joy is your strength, not your weakness. The world needs your voice, your art, your color. Careers in art, media, music, design, communication, or any field that lets you express your originality will align with your destiny. In relationships, you thrive with partners who celebrate your spirit, not tame it. When your name vibrates to 3, the universe calls you to create, to spread light, and to remind others that life, no matter how serious, is still a masterpiece in progress. Numerology, name number 4, the Builder. If your name number is 4, your soul came here to build, not just dreams, but foundations strong enough to last lifetimes. You carry the vibration of discipline, structure, and reliability. The number 4 is the energy of Earth, steady, practical, and unshakable. You're not interested in shortcuts. You believe in hard work, loyalty, and the satisfaction of earning what you have. People with this vibration are the backbone of any system. When others get lost in ideas, you bring clarity and order. You have a gift for organization, management, and creating stability out of chaos. You thrive on routine, plans, and progress that can be measured. The universe trusts you with responsibility because it knows you'll deliver. But your challenge lies in balance. Sometimes your focus on control or perfection can become rigidity. You might fear change or carry too much weight on your shoulders, believing that if you don't hold everything together, it will all fall apart. The truth is, even builders need rest. You attract careers in engineering, finance, construction, administration, or anything that involves systems and logic. Emotionally, you prefer commitment over chaos. You value loyalty more than words, and your love is proven through consistency, not promises. When your name vibrates with the number 4, life keeps asking, can you stay grounded without becoming stuck? Can you build without losing your heart? Because your strength isn't just in structure, it's in your integrity. You remind the world that true success isn't built overnight, but brick by brick with patience, purpose, and faith. Numerology, name number 5, the Explorer. If your name number is 5, you were never meant to sit still. Your soul came here to experience everything: movement, adventure, discovery, and the thrill of the unknown. The number 5 is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and curiosity. It represents freedom, physical, emotional, and mental. You crave change like air, and you find meaning through experience rather than theory. People with this vibration are natural storytellers, travelers, and innovators. You learn by doing, by touching life with your own hands. You have an irresistible magnetism. People are drawn to your confidence, your humor, and your ability to adapt. But beneath that boldness lies a deep truth. Your soul fears stagnation more than failure. The challenge for number 5s is consistency. You move fast, shift directions often, and sometimes run from stability because it feels like a cage. But true freedom isn't chaos, it's mastery. When you learn to channel your restless energy into a purpose, you become unstoppable. You thrive in careers that involve communication, travel, marketing, technology, media, or anything that changes constantly. You're the explorer, the risk taker, the one who pushes limits and expands horizons. In relationships, you seek excitement and honesty. You can't love in half measures. When your name vibrates to the number 5, life becomes an adventure of lessons, surprises, and transformations. The universe asks you one question: will you keep running from change, or will you learn to ride it? Because your destiny isn't found in one place, it's discovered in motion, in courage, and in the freedom to evolve endlessly. Numerology, name number 6, the nurturer. If your name number is 6, your soul came here to heal, not just yourself, but everyone who crosses your path. You carry the vibration of love, family, beauty, and responsibility. The number 6 is ruled by Venus, the planet of affection and harmony. People feel safe around you. You bring warmth where there's coldness, understanding where there's pain, and peace where there's noise. You are the caretaker, the counselor, the one who makes sure everyone is fed, heard, and protected, even when no one does the same for you. Your love is unconditional, and your loyalty is fierce, but your challenge lies in boundaries. Sometimes you give so much that you forget yourself. You fix, you forgive, you stay, even when your soul is tired. The universe often tests 6s through relationships. You attract souls who need healing, and through them, you learn that love isn't about saving, it's about supporting. You're meant to build, not carry. In work, you shine in teaching, design, hospitality, healing, counseling, or any profession that adds beauty and comfort to the world. In love, you crave harmony and deep emotional connection. You're happiest when your home and heart feel peaceful. When your name vibrates with the number 6, the universe calls you to protect your peace while you protect others. To love deeply, but never lose yourself in the process. Because your presence is medicine, and when you love from wholeness, not exhaustion, you become the light that restores everything around you. Numerology, name number 7, the seeker. If your name number is 7, you are a soul who came here to understand life's hidden codes. You don't just live, you question, you crave meaning, purpose, and spiritual truth. The number 7 is ruled by Neptune, the planet of wisdom and mystery. It's the vibration of intuition, introspection, and divine curiosity. You're the kind of person who looks at the stars and wonders not what they are, but why they are. You have a deep, analytical mind that sees what others miss. Patterns, energies, motives. You feel them all. Silence doesn't scare you, it feeds you. You need solitude to think, to recharge, and to connect with your higher self. But that solitude can sometimes turn into isolation if you let fear or mistrust build walls around you. You might have felt misunderstood growing up, too sensitive, too intense, or different. That's because your energy vibrates on a higher frequency. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to awaken others through insight. In career, you excel in research, psychology, spirituality, science, or anything that lets you explore the unseen. You're not driven by fame, but by understanding. In love, you crave a soul connection. Shallow bonds leave you empty. When your name vibrates with the number 7, life itself becomes your teacher. The universe will send you mysteries, losses, and awakenings, not to punish, but to push you closer to truth. Because your destiny isn't to chase the world, it's to decode it. And once you do, your wisdom becomes light for others still lost in the dark. Numerology. Name number 8, the powerhouse. If your name number is 8, your soul came to master the balance between the spiritual and the material. You carry the vibration of authority, success, and karma. The number 8 is ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline, power, and destiny. It's the energy of achievement through effort, reward through resilience, and respect through responsibility. You were born to lead, to manage, to command. The world tests you more than others, not because you're unlucky, but because you're being trained for greatness. Number 8s often face financial ups and downs early in life, only to later build stability so solid that nothing can shake it. Every challenge you face is a divine workout for your willpower. People see you as confident, capable, and ambitious. You understand money, structure, and systems better than most, but your real test is emotional. Learning that power without compassion leads to isolation. When your vibration is unbalanced, you can become controlling, overly serious, or afraid of losing what you built. You thrive in business, leadership, law, real estate, or any field where your decisions shape outcomes. In relationships, you're protective and loyal, but you need a partner who understands your drive, not one who competes with it. When your name vibrates with the number 8, life will constantly ask, can you hold power and still remain humble? Because your destiny is mastery, not just over wealth or status, but over yourself. Once you balance your ambition with wisdom, you become unstoppable, the architect of your own legacy. Numerology. Name number 9, the Humanitarian. If your name number is 9, your soul carries the vibration of completion, wisdom, and unconditional love. You've lived many lives before this one, and this time you came to give back. The number 9 is ruled by Mars, yet softened by divine empathy. It's the energy of old souls, the teachers, healers, and visionaries who turn pain into purpose. You understand human emotion in all its depth. You feel people's struggles even when they say nothing. That empathy can be both your strength and your burden. You absorb energy like a sponge, often helping others before they even ask. But sometimes you forget that your light also needs protection. Number 9, souls are givers. They serve through art, healing, teaching, charity, or inspiration. You don't chase success for ego, you chase impact. You want your existence to mean something, but when unbalanced, this same compassion can turn into martyrdom. You give too much, forgive too easily, and stay too long in places that drain you. You're destined for greatness that uplifts others. You see beauty in brokenness, strength in suffering, and redemption in every ending. Your challenge is learning to release, to let go of people or situations that no longer align with your higher calling. When your name vibrates with the number 9, life becomes a cycle of endings and rebirths. The universe keeps asking, can you love without losing yourself? Can you serve without suffering? Because once you master that balance, you become what you were always meant to be. A light that heals, a heart that inspires, and a soul that never truly stops giving. Sometimes in life, no matter how hard you work, things just don't click. You give your best, yet opportunities slip through your fingers. You try again and again, but success always seems to stop one step away. Spiritually speaking, that's not bad luck. It's misalignment. In numerology, it often happens when your name number and birth number are vibrating on different frequencies. Think of it like two instruments slightly out of tune. Each plays beautifully on its own, but together they clash. The result isn't harmony, it's noise. That's what happens when your name vibration doesn't match your soul's natural rhythm. You still move forward, but the path feels heavier, slower, and more draining than it should. This is where name correction comes in, not as superstition, but as energetic tuning. It's like adjusting the strings of a guitar so that it finally plays the right song. Your birth number reflects who you are inside, your soul's natural essence. Your name number reflects who you appear to be. the frequency the world hears when it calls your name. When those two numbers align or complement each other, life feels smoother. Opportunities flow, the right people show up, even your confidence shifts because your energy is finally in sync. But when they clash, for example, a sensitive, emotional birth number 2 carrying the vibration of a name number 8, authority and control, the person may constantly feel conflicted, craving peace yet attracting pressure. They may appear strong on the outside but feel misunderstood or exhausted within. Small adjustments in spelling, initials, or even the way your name is used can change this vibration. Adding or removing a letter alters the numeric total, and with it, the frequency you send into the world. Some people feel the shift instantly, like a door finally unlocking after years of trying the wrong key. Let's look at an example. A man named Aaron Blake struggled for years in business. His ideas were strong, but every deal fell apart at the last minute. Numerologically, his name number was 9. The humanitarian vibration, perfect for teachers or healers, but often too selfless for business. His birth number, however, was 8, the vibration of power, structure, and money. His name made him give, while his destiny asked him to lead. After a numerologist adjusted his name to Aaron Blake, shifting one letter, changing the vibration to 8, his energy realigned. Within months, he reported more focus, confidence, and consistency. Same man, same efforts, different frequency. That's the subtle yet profound magic of name correction. It doesn't change who you are. It reveals who you were always meant to be. But here's the deeper truth many people miss. Name correction is not just about numbers. It's about consciousness. The act of changing your name vibration signals to the universe that you are ready to evolve, that you're no longer running on old frequencies of fear, self-doubt, or stagnation. When you begin to own your name consciously, whether corrected or not, you start aligning with your higher self. You begin attracting experiences that match your true energy, not your old patterns. Life doesn't become perfect overnight, but it begins to flow. Still, correction should always come from awareness, not obsession. Adding random letters won't fix destiny. Understanding your vibration will. Because even the most perfect name can't replace purpose, effort, or gratitude. So if your journey has felt blocked and you suspect your name vibration might be part of it, pause and reflect. Check your numbers. Feel your name. Say it out loud and notice how it sounds, how it sits in your energy. Sometimes your intuition will whisper the truth before any chart does, because your name isn't just what people call you. It's what the universe echoes back. And when that echo finally matches your soul's song, everything around you begins to harmonize. At the end of the day, your name isn't just a word. It's a vibration that tells the universe who you are and what kind of energy you're ready to live in. Every syllable, every sound carries a story. And the moment you understand that story, you stop living by chance and start living by design. Maybe your current name already aligns perfectly with your soul. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, awareness is power. Once you know your name number and what it means, you begin to see your patterns clearly. The relationships you attract, the habits that repeat, the lessons that keep returning. Because nothing about your life is random. It's all coded in frequency. When you speak your name, you are activating that code. So speak it with pride. Speak it with love. Speak it as if the universe is listening, because it is. If your vibration feels heavy, you can change it. If your life feels stuck, you can tune it. You don't need miracles, you just need alignment. And that begins the moment you start paying attention to the energy behind your own name. Remember this, you are not your mistakes, you are not your past. You are the vibration you choose to carry from this moment forward. So write your name, say it out loud, feel its rhythm. Does it empower you or exhaust you? If it empowers you, live it fully. If it doesn't, it's time to rewrite your frequency and let your soul breathe again. Because your destiny doesn't start in the stars, it starts with the sound of your own name. If this message touched you, don't forget to subscribe to Amazing Numerology. Here, every name, Every number and every story has meaning, including yours. See you in the next video.